Hello, the problem states that the figure shows a Young's double slit experiment setup. It is observed that when a thin transparent sheet of thickness T and refractive index mu is put in front of one of the slits, the central maxima gets shifted by a distance equal to n fringe width. Now, if the wavelength of the light used is lambda, then T will be what? So let's understand the situation. Now we are given with the YDAC setup. It is observed that when the thin transparent sheet of thickness T and mu is put in front of one of the slit, now the central maxima is getting shifted distance, this thing is important, equal to the n fringe width, right? Now what is the value of one fringe width? So we know fringe width is given by beta and that is given by lambda d by small d. So if the central maxima is getting shifted by the value of n fringe width, so that means that distance will become n into lambda capital D by small d. Okay, so this is what the shift in central maxima. And when this shift is happening, when a slit is introduced in front of when a plate is introduced in front of one of the slit, right? So the central maxima, which is supposedly to be formed here, is now get shift here. So this is the new position of the central maxima, and this part is what we are calling as the shift, and this is also we can call as y, right? Now let's find out what is the path difference which is happening due to the introduction of the slit, which has the thickness t and refractive index mu. So we know the path difference due to the introduction of slit is given by t into mu minus 1, where t is the thickness, and as per given in the problem, the thickness is what? T, right? And the value of small d in the problem is given to us as a. So we will write it as d is the separation between the two slits. So that is n lambda capital D by a. Right? Now delta x is given by t of mu minus 1. Okay. And also we know the path difference at a distance y from the central maxima is given by y into small d by capital D. So here small d value is a, so y into a by capital D. Okay, this is the path difference, right? Now what is the value of y? Value of y is given to us as which is the shift in the central maxima. So that is, instead of y we are going to put this shift n lambda capital D by a into, this is a by d, and this is equals to t times of mu minus 1. So in the problem we had to find the value of lambda. Okay, the value of t will be what? So from here the value of t should be n lambda divided by mu minus 1. Okay, so this is what the thickness is, but as we can see this is given, this is not given to us any of the option, so answer should be option E, which is none, right? As the thickness t will be given by n lambda upon mu minus 1. This is how thickness of the sheet will be given. Okay, I hope this helps you with the answer. Thank you. Hello, the problem states that in an interference pattern experiment, the ratio of the amplitude of the coherent wave is A1 by A2 is 1:3. Then we have to find the ratio of the maximum and the minimum intensity of the fringes will be what? So let's understand the concept. We are given with the ratio of the amplitudes. Okay. and we know that the resultant intensity is proportional to amplitude square. So all we have to find Imax upon Imin. Okay. So maximum intensity will be corresponding to the constructive interference, and in the constructive interference the amplitude becomes A1 plus A2. Okay. So maximum amplitude is A1 plus A2 and minimum amplitude is mod of A1 minus A2, and this is for the destructive interference. Correct. So Imax upon Imin ratio would be Amax square upon Amin square. So Amax is A1 plus A2 whole square divided by Amin, which is A1 minus A2 whole square. Correct. So let's find this value. Since A1 is 1 and A2 is 3, right? So it becomes 1 plus 3 square divided by 1 minus 3 square. So that is 4 square divided by 2 square, or minus 2 whole square. Same thing. So that is 16 by 4. Okay, that can also be written as 4:1. So this will be the ratio of the maximum to the minimum intensity, which is given to us in option C. I hope this helps you with the answer. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Let's start the question. Question says that in a double slit experiment, green light 5303 angstrom falls on double slit having a separation of 19.44 micrometer, a width of 4.05 micrometer. The number of bright fringes between first and the second diffraction minima is. Okay. So in this case, we have to find out the number of bright fringe between first and second diffraction minima. Okay, so if we draw a young slit, okay, and double slit, then it will be like this. Okay, and these slits are here and here. Okay, and the distance between them is, let's say, D, capital D. Okay, and this distance is A. Okay, so the first minima will be, let's say, somewhere here. Okay, then the second one will be, so for first minima, let's say this first minima y1, and for this we can write lambda capital D by A. Okay, and let's say this is y2, the second minima. For this we can write y2 equal to 2 lambda D by A. Okay, so we can write y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 equal to 2 lambda capital D by A minus lambda D by A, and this will be equal to lambda D by A. Okay, so we know that for fringe width we have formula B equal to lambda D by D. Okay, and this D is separation between this slit. This is the separation between this slit. Okay, so we can write number of bright fringe equal to y2 minus y1 by beta. Okay, so here we can write y2 minus y1 is lambda d by a, and beta is lambda d by d. Okay, so lambda d by d. From this, lambda d and lambda d both are cancelled out, and d will go up, so it will be d by a. Okay, and d and a both are given in the question. The d is separation, double slit having separation 19.44, and the a is 0.45 micrometer. Okay, so if we substitute the value, it will be 19.44 by 4.05. So this is approximately 20. Okay, and this one 4, so it will be 5. Okay, so the number of bright fringe will be 5 between first and second diffraction minima. So number of bright fringe is equal to 5. Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, let's start the question. Question says that in Young double slit experiment, the path difference at certain point on the screen between two interfering waves is 1 by 8 of wavelength. The ratio of the intensity at this point to that at the center of bright fringe is close to. So if we see the case, let's draw. Okay, if we draw slits, okay, so let's say this is the slit 1 and this one is the slit 2, and we are getting the fringe at a distance capital D here. Okay, and this is the place where we will get the intensity I naught. Okay, that is the maximum intensity, and this is slit 1 and this is slit 2. Okay, now this is the place where the both the path getting interfered. Okay, so both the path getting interfered at P. Okay, so this is small d, this distance. Okay, so in this question it is asking that, let's say this I at here at point P, and this is the maximum intensity. Okay, I naught. Then we have to find out the relation between them. Okay, that is I by I naught. We have to find out I by I naught. Okay, so there is a relation at any point I which is related to I naught by I equal to I naught cos square, that is phase by 2. Okay, so we have to find out the phase. Okay, if we able to calculate phase, then we can find out the relation between I and I naught. Okay, now in the question the path difference is given, that is del x is given lambda by 8. Okay, so how we are getting phase from the del x? So we have relation change in phase is equal to 2 pi by lambda, okay, into path difference. Okay, so if we substitute the value 2 pi by lambda and path difference is lambda by 8, so this lambda and this lambda both are cancelled out, and 2 to 4, so the phase difference will be pi by 4. Okay, now we have the phase difference. Okay, now we have the relation I equal to I naught cos square theta phi by 2. Okay, so if you rewrite the equation, it will be I equal to I naught cos square phi by 2, and we substitute the value of phi here, then this will be cos pi by 4, and 4 into 2 it will be 8. Okay, and cos square pi by 8 we can write 0.92 whole square. Okay, and this will be equal to I naught 0.84. okay, so the intensity at P is 0.84 times of I naught. okay, and I naught is the maximum bright range at this position. okay, so if we write in ratio, that is I by I naught, it will be 0.84. okay, so this is the relation. So we can write the I by I naught is equal to 0.84. Thank you.
Consider a Young's double slit experiment as shown in figure. What should be the slit separation D in terms of wavelength such that the first minima occur directly in front of the slit? આપણને યંગના બે સ્લિટના પ્રયોગમાં એવું કીધું છે, ડાયાગ્રામમાં જે આપ્યું છે તે પ્રમાણે, કે બે સ્લિટ વચ્ચેનું સેપરેશન D એટલે કે S1 અને S2 વચ્ચેનું અંતર કેટલું હોવું જોઈએ વેવલેન્થના સ્વરૂપે, કે એની ફર્સ્ટ મિનિમા એટલે કે પ્રથમ ન્યૂનતમ જે છે એ ડાયરેક્ટલી સ્લિટની સામે પડે, ઇન ફ્રન્ટ ઓફ સ્લિટ S1 એટલે કે S1 ની એક્ઝેક્ટ સામે પડે, એ આપણને શોધવા કીધું છે. હવે આપેલા કિસ્સા પ્રમાણે યંગનો ડબલ સ્લિટનો પ્રયોગ છે, તો આપણને અહીંયા એવું આપ્યું છે કે વેવલેન્થ જે છે તરંગ લંબાઈ લેમ્બડા છે. હવે જો એના માટે મિનિમાનું સૂત્ર વાપરવું હોય, એટલે કે મિનિમા માટેનું સમીકરણ શું છે, ડેલ્ટા એક્સ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ 2n-1 લેમ્બડા બાય 2. પણ અહીંયા આપણને ફર્સ્ટ મિનિમા કીધું છે, એટલે ફર્સ્ટ મિનિમા માટે n કેટલો આવશે, 1 હશે. જો n 1 લઈ લઉં તો ડેલ્ટા x ની કિંમત કેટલી મળે, 2 into 1 minus 1 into લેમ્બડા બાય 2. સો 2 minus 1, સો આન્સર શું હશે, ડેલ્ટા x is equal to લેમ્બડા બાય 2. હવે આ ડેલ્ટા x ની કિંમત શું હશે આપણા માટે, ડેલ્ટા x એટલે x2 minus x1 જે મળશે આપણને. x2 એટલે શું, તો કે બીજા S2 માંથી નીકળતા તરંગ દ્વારા મળતું S1 નું અંતર. x1 એટલે શું, તો કે S1p નું અંતર. હવે આને જો હું x1 લઈ લઉં તો x1 તો મારી પાસે ડાયરેક્ટ છે જ, બાકી રહ્યું S2p. ધારો કે હું એમ કહું કે આ પોઈન્ટ થી લઈને આ પોઈન્ટ સુધીનું અંતર એ x2 હોય, તો એ x2 શોધવા માટે આપણે શું કરી શકાય, ધારો કે હું આના પરથી આ સામેની લાઈન ઉપર લંબ દોરું તો આપણને ખબર છે કે આ બે વચ્ચેનું અંતર કેટલું થશે, d. આ આપણને 2d આપ્યું છે, એટલે આ અંતર કેટલું થવું જોઈએ, તો કે રૂટ ઓફ 2d² પ્લસ d², એટલે આ કેટલા થઈ જશે, રૂટ ઓફ 5d. એટલે આપણને આ અંતર મળી ગયું રૂટ 5d. x1 ની કિંમત આપણને ડાયરેક્ટ મળી જશે 2d. જો એ બંનેની કિંમતને આપણે અહીંયા મૂકી દઈએ તો x2 ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ રૂટ 5d માઇનસ 2d ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ લેમ્બડા બાય 2. આમાંથી મારે શોધવાનું શું છે, d શોધવાનો છે. તો d ને કોમન કરી લઉં તો d થશે રૂટ 5 માઇનસ 2 ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ લેમ્બડા બાય 2. તો જો આમાંથી આપણે d ને કરતા બનાવી દઈએ તો d ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ શું બનશે, લેમ્બડા બાય 2 ટાઈમ્સ રૂટ 5 માઇનસ 2, જે શું હશે, આન્સર હશે.